Hey guys, it's your boy Sasuke the God. I'm here with the Party Nerd Squad. We officially got it all together. We have all of us in the building. We have all of us here at one time. It's like you have all 5 Infinity Stones in one place. And we all different Infinity Stones. And I think I probably will be the Mind Stone. Yeah. But guys, I'm the host and I'm Sasuke the God. And I'm going to introduce you to some lovely people, my family. Introduce yourself, brother.
Baby.
Okay.
Santana Bandana.
All right.
The Time Stone.
Okay, time.
I transcended time.
Oh, shit. All right, you hear this guy?
Walking black hole.
Well,
there you
he's
go.
like it's a black hole. You trying to suck us in. Well.
Next is me. It's Max. The Power Stone.
Oh, shit.
That's the only other one I knew.
Okay.
I, Mr. McMahon.
Okay.
Don't cross me.
Pick your stone. Yeah, pick your stone.
I don't know. He said Power Stone. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
Fucking Love Stone. I don't know.
There will be a Space Stone and Soul Stone.
Soul Stone. Okay, I'll go Soul Stone.
All right. So my name is Momo the Bear. As you can see, already keeping it fresh. I'm the Space Stone.
Space Stone. Yeah.
You already know.
People space.
Hey, you already know.
So guys, we here, with a brand new year. We trying to jump off right, We want to jump in to highly anticipated anime. Well, it's already out. It's not anticipated.
Hey, but
the next episode is anticipated though. I can't wait for it. I can't lie. But this anime's been crushing it, man. I can't lie. My Hero Academia, guys. I want to let McMahon start this off first, guys, because he's new into the My Hero scene, He's only on season 2, even though it's season 4 right now. But I want to know, what's your thoughts on My Hero right now, McMahon?
Man. Okay, so basically my thoughts from like a new viewer, because everybody around me is all caught up. They've seen all of them. They know what's going on. I don't. I'm like fresh into season 2. I just watched all of season 1. I'm fresh into season 2, and at first I was kind of like, yeah, okay, it's kind of whatever. And then by the end of season 1, I was like, I need more. I need more right now. I need more immediately. And then I'm starting to break into season 2, and like the games are coming up, and they're gonna compete. All the classes are declaring war on each other, and for me as a new viewer, I absolutely love the fact that they were able to take everyone from fresh, and Midoriya was like he met All Might. And he went through this whole journey, and he met some real evil villains and stuff like that right away. And then now they're like, okay, we're gonna throw you to the games. You've got no time to prepare, no mental time. You need to go now, okay? Yeah. You need to start training now, right. And you have to start immediately. And you need to perform and bring forth your best.
Okay,
even though all this happened, we're expecting 100%. 110% out of you at this current time. And I'm like, whoa, dude, like that's so much to expect out of somebody. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm so drawn to it, and I'm so into it. I need more. I can't get enough of it. I've spent every waking moment I've had out of the last 2 weeks watching My Hero. And so far, I'm so into it. I'm so hooked. There's nothing I can do to try to break myself away from it.
Yep.
And I'm in it. I'm in it at this point. It's an addiction now, and I can't get enough of it.
So let me ask you something.
Yeah.
What episode are you on specifically? Because that whole tournament arc is really big.
I don't remember exactly what episode. It's like episode 3 or 4 of season 2. I think that's right when the games start. Because last night when I went to sleep, I was just watching the last episode leading up to the games.
Okay.
And so they're like, the games are coming up, and you guys need to train now.
Yeah.
And so everyone's in their own area. They're trying to train. They're trying to build all their abilities. And at the very end, it's Midoriya, and he's like, you know what? We trained and trained and trained as hard as we could, and next thing we knew, the games were on top of us. It was the morning of the games, and that's when I turned Hulu off at like 4 in the morning. I was like, I need to go to work. I gotta turn this off. So I turned it off and went to sleep. But that's right where I'm at. As of right now, in this current time, when you guys actually see this, it'll be I'll be way beyond that. But as of right now, that's where I'm at. That's currently where I'm at.
See, like that's really good. Like somebody that could just hop into it and it just, you know, you get that passion of this anime is, you know, it's really great. You know, like honestly, from where we at right now, I would think like honestly, I consider it, like I said before, one of the greatest animes of all time with the world building. Like, we don't want to spoil it, but what do you feel about Max? Feel about right now?
Yeah, no, don't spoilers, please.
Okay.
I think there's gonna be heavy spoilers.
No, you don't have to.
No, I'm not there yet.
Yeah,
you can't do that to me, man.
So
what are you doing?
You're not spoiling it. You said, how do you feel about? Okay, go.
So look, they keep us guessing. You know, things that were introduced at the beginning of the season, they're already showing you that it's like, get ready to move on from that. I thought we were gonna like dive into this whole thing about what was gonna happen, and it suddenly just happened. You know, and that's not the first time they've done that. So it's like they have us guessing, and it's something that I really appreciate. You know,
okay.
I appreciate being lost. I really do when I'm watching something like that.
I get you.
Yeah.
I can see why you say that. Like, what do you think, Max?
Well, it's hard to talk about it without talking about it. But
Yes.
I guess the best way I could say it is, I think the anime is laying lots of ground, and it's the points that it needs to pay off. It's paying off very well.
Yep.
Like those sort of bookend moments where it's like, all right, it doesn't all come to this. It doesn't all accumulate to this one point, but that point where like the tension builds and then it kind of like explodes in that certain like episode, it really does like pay off.
It's satisfying.
Not just like in this episode. Like I feel like in each season it continues to do that. It continues to like earn these sort of like bookmark moments. Yeah, it's like these blockbuster moments, and it's like it's crazy that they can keep that momentum.
And each character gets their shot at that moment.
Yeah,
exactly. You know,
like right now when you see Red Riot, like that whole moment with just his character, that development around his character, I felt like that was great. It was something that we needed, and this is why I say like this is like I've watched a lot of anime, guys. I watched like 6-7 animes a season.
Who's Red Riot?
You know, Red Riot's right there, brother. He's on it.
Yeah. So we actually have a poster up.
Yeah.
So the Ice of Fire guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think it's better that you don't know names.
Yeah.
That way we can actually.
I don't know any. Like nobody's named themselves yet. So I don't know any names yet.
They haven't named themselves.
They haven't. Yeah. No.
Wow.
Midoriya's the only one that named himself, and he named himself Deku.
Yeah.
See,
that
I was really
nobody's named himself.
When Red Riot, when Fat Gum, he's like, you've been acknowledged by your enemy and by me.
Fat Gum's a pro hero.
That's how you know it's real with that guy.
Yeah.
That's how you know. And they show it. They show it. You know?
And that transformation, man.
Yeah.
And this is what I want to build on what you were talking about. Wow. They've really brought these blockbuster moments back to back. But you have no idea how much emotion I felt every single time that they bring something new. And I feel that with the third season, a lot of people aren't talking about that. They're not talking about what happened in that season. But that builds up the world.
Yes.
World building.
Yes.
Which has happened throughout and has been brought to light now. And now with what we're seeing today, it's just building up more and more. I think this is going to be something, an anime that's going to last just as long, if not longer, than the big three.
Then Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece.
That's right.
That's some heavy.
That's right.
That's some heavy words right
Ooh.
I think so. I will
I
stand
don't
with
think
you
it'll
on that
go
one.
higher than One Piece.
Shit.
But I'll give you.
I don't know about.
I might
as
give
many
you the
episodes.
Naruto one
Yeah.
barely, but Naruto was like basically 2 shows in one.
But think about it. Naruto had all these filler episodes, right? Which
Fillers.
it did build the world a little bit, but at the end of the day, it wasn't part of canon. They wouldn't even talk about it. They wouldn't even recognize that, oh, this is what happened in XYZ zone, XYZ time. But here in My Hero, they're bringing it up every single time. Yo, you guys remember this? Exactly.
No real fillers.
No fillers.
Because even on the first episode of season 4, it kind of felt like a filler, but it wasn't really a filler. It was more of like,
Exactly.
chill out for a bit.
Yeah, what's happening with the world since?
It was a recap.
Yeah, since the big one is gone.
Exactly.
You know, But I get that, guys. We can't really spend too much time on that, you know. We have other things we're looking forward to right now, like, you know, Nintendo World.
Nintendo World.
So we just got like a trailer, guys, to tell you like Nintendo World's happening. It's happening now. You know, it's look like it's heavy, like.
Well, it was a music video.
Yeah.
It wasn't like its concept of what they could do, but there's no footage of the park.
Yeah, but I was thinking. So
well, it's not done constructed.
You got the idea of it though.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like everything will be like, I was thinking like VR/game.
I see the future of Nintendo World going the AR version.
Maybe.
So because they already, you know, they've spoken or speculated on AR in the outside world with the glasses and stuff.
Or Pokemon's
that'd be dope. That'd be
so
dope.
if we think about it, maybe
I'm into that.
I see the Nintendo World going the AR direction.
That would be cool. Imagine like Mario running up to you, like trying to punch you in AR Smash, like
punch your nuts,
you know, and you're like, oh.
So let me ask you something. The AR I've seen has been the Pokemon Go AR, where you're seeing it there. Obviously, it's not there.
Yeah.
Then I've also seen, I don't know if you, for this latest Star Wars movie, Samsung actually had a thing where you can throw up your phone, look around, and you can see all the spaceships going. Either TIE fighters, X-Wings. It was crazy, man. Because when I did it, it seemed really cool.
Okay.
But what I'm worried about is that this Nintendo World is going to be really hyped, but at the end of the day, it's going to be a little bit lackluster. Because I remember going to Harry Potter Land at Universal. When it came out, super hyped. Loved the aesthetic, really felt it. But what let me down was the wands. I really,
you expected
really
more from the wands?
I expected way more.
Yeah, you can.
So have you guys been to Universal, the Harry Potter Land?
Yeah.
I'm actually not a Harry Potter fan, so.
Yeah,
I've been
Okay.
there.
Don't they do stuff at the park?
Exactly.
Yeah, but
So-
they open doors.
Exactly. They do stuff, but they do nothing.
Yeah.
So let's say you have a wand, right? You have to find a little spot on the floor where you actually can use the wand. So then you use your wand, you do a spell, and then something happens in front of you. So when that is happening in front of you, it's really cool when you see it the first time. Super cool. Because sometimes there's little notes and tidbits that say like, oh, use this spell, or oh, do this. But if we're doing this in Nintendo World, I feel that it would be a little bit lackluster. Because Nintendo is a big name. And Nintendo puts all of their thoughts behind the player and their game, keeping their propaganda of Nintendo as a wholesome family thing. So right now that you're going to be using the watches in order to collect coins from what I saw in the trailer, and also keeping score, seeing what we can do. Once the first wave is gone, people are going to be talking about it. People are like, oh, this is what you can do, X, Y, Z, get more coins, get up on the leaderboards if there is any.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm worried about. How long term is this really going to be?
You have to think of it like, with something like that, they will be able to easily fix it up to be like almost like DLC. You know, add more to it. So it's like, hey, okay, you did level 1. You guys all enjoyed this level. Now we finna remodel. Okay, cool. Halloween Horror Nights. Now we finna do level 2 when you guys come back. So it's like a whole different thing. It's not the same thing you coming on. And again, we have to remember, it's Nintendo. It's not just Mario. So you're going to have different things.
Yeah.
You have like Zelda,
Pokemon.
Kirby, Pokemon,
Exactly.
Mario. So that's why I'm like, okay, cool. I can imagine playing, what was it, AV? With the AR. I can imagine playing AR, walking through and seeing like
Pokemon.
Luigi trying to smash me off the cliff or something. I'm like, oh shit, you know, like, oh wow, and just running through. I'm like, this would draw me in. Like little kids that's, imagine them getting like a Mario hat and getting bigger and shit.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you know,
Yeah.
Or
That'd be cool.
they turn into their little raccoon and they feel like they flying or something, you know?
I
They're
mean,
able to get something.
I guess, but that seems really.
It seems
high in the
far-fetched.
sky. Yeah.
It
But
seems
think-
because
expensive.
I think there's going to be
yeah.
stores, and then you're going to have like a decent Mario Kart bumper car thing.
That would be so cool.
Because if we go
That'd be
based
fun.
And I
on-
think
Yeah,
that's
yeah, that
gonna,
would be
I think
fun.
that's going to
That'd be
sell everybody.
Oh, the Mario Kart racing? Ooh, I would love that.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
the last.
Because if
So
we
how
go
do
based
you
So
on
Shall
Kart
we?
as
Wait,
many
what
as
is that?
Mario Kart.
Yeah.
if we go
Yeah.
based on the video, it's gonna be pretty like athletic. You know what I mean? So it's like, what kind of games? It's not gonna. It didn't lead us to believe there was a ride like how there was in Harry Potter World. So if we think about it, it's like, what things can they make us do with those watches, and like how can we actually like play? That's that was the point of the park, to actually play.
And that's what I'm thinking. Like the AR mix with whatever they have there is gonna be so in sync with each other. It's gonna bring a new experience to everybody.
Yeah.
So I have high hopes for it. Like just Mario Kart, like you said.
Yeah.
Now imagine us just standing somewhere playing Dr. Mario, just throwing pallets down and shit. I'll be happy doing that.
Yeah, that
imagine me walking and somebody throwing a barrel at me and I gotta jump up like, oh,
I don't think that's gonna
I
happen.
think you're gonna get your like occasional brick that's gonna light up.
Yeah.
And then your watch NFC style.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be like, turn the light off from the brick.
No.
And it's gonna make a sound when you do it.
I'm
That's
just-
gonna be enough for you.
You know,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna get like a hammer and hit the barrel and be jumping up, you know.
Wham!
Then a whole bunch of Yoshis gonna be chilling, and I'm gonna get on one.
They might have some kind of
Yeah, see, look, and then as you know, you're gonna be putting your tongue out while you walking in front of me. The tongue gonna be licking the cheek.
From the cheeks.
What?
The love of cheeks.
Yeah.
Double cheek though.
It's double cheek.
I mean, if you want to get a shell to the face,
Yeah.
that's what you need to do.
Alright, so I have a couple questions for you guys.
Okay.
If there is a Yoshi there, would you write it or take a picture next to it?
Both.
Both? Yeah, I would do both.
That's not a
Both.
question.
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah. Okay. So second one. Oh jeez, I'm blanking.
No worries.
Oh. Okay. I remember. So, in the second one, if you guys have a chance, let me collect my thoughts. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, no worries. But I honestly, like I said, I see high hopes for this. You see what they did with the Harry Potter world. Okay, they could have done more, and I think Nintendo's willing to push the envelope. They did with consoles, and I feel like they can do it here with a theme park. That's just me, guys. I feel like when it came to consoles, they pushed it so far. When they came out with Nintendo, they pushed to the Super Nintendo. When they did the Super Nintendo, they did the 64. They pushed it so times. They pushed the envelope. They didn't just stay in one place. Yes, GameCube, which one of my favorite underrated consoles.
Switch.
You know? Yes, look at the Switch. Look at the Wii. Look at the Wii U. People didn't like the Wii U, but it was different. It pushed the envelope.
The
you
Wii
know?
by itself.
Pushed the envelope.
Wow.
You know that
Banging
that's what-
system.
Yes.
Banging system.
You
I
know,
love
like
the Wii.
how
That
many
was
people
so much
bought the
fun.
Wii just for Wii Sports?
Exactly.
You know,
Yep,
because
me
it was
too.
different.
Me
You
too.
know.
Everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you know, if you went to somebody's house back then, in what was like 2000, what?
2009, 2010.
Yeah, see, yeah, everybody had a Wii, and everybody had Wii Sports.
Exactly.
Everybody's playing bowling, playing tennis, you know, playing
Everybody.
base, playing golf, you know.
Playing that boxing.
All right, so talking about that, what do you guys think is going to be the best new console coming out from the next gen consoles, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Let's start off with you, Mo.
Okay, so this is actually a pretty big deal that people have been talking about, because there's a lot of people talking about how the developer system that's come out for the PS5, the way it looks like a little bit of a U shape, and then the Xbox Series X is more of a square with one big fan at the top. Okay, not a big deal. A shape's gonna be a shape, no matter what it's gonna be. But what matters the most to me is what's inside. So with that, I actually got a couple pictures I want to pull up that talk about the specs. Because when you look at it, right here, it's actually telling you that the AMD processor that's going to be used is going to be a Zen 2 for the CPU for the Xbox Series X. And then for the PS5, we actually have... One second. The page refreshed, I'm sorry.
I know that they're both going to be able to support 8K.
Exactly.
That's something
Ooh, they're both supporting 8K?
But
They're
this-
both
this is what I wanna
supporting
talk
basically
about.
the same stuff.
But do you know how big 8K is? So a 4K TV can be different sizes, but 8K, dude, that's the size of a wall.
It has to be the
It
same.
has to be, bro. That is huge. No
What's-
one
what's-
has
what's
8K
this-
capability.
Do you guys know the specific dimensions on 8K TV?
It's about the size of a wall. So do you know?
I mean-
have you ever seen?
I mean, a wall's
How I Met Your
different
Mother?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so you remember when Barney's?
Yeah, Barney's house.
Exactly.
That
That's
big?
how big it has to be. So think about it when you're going to the theater, right?
Mm-hmm.
About 1/4 of that of a theater's main screen.
So a quarter of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a quarter of that screen has to be 8K.
So bigger than this wall
Yeah.
right here. bigger, if not this size.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And
Look, I just want to point out that, you know, when we look at technology like that, it's the future, right?
I'm assuming that's 80 to
It's
100
the
inches.
future.
probably
No, it's gonna be more.
yeah,
More than
That's
80 to 100
80
inches.
Yeah.
Because this is 55.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's gonna have to reach the floor to the ceiling. That's what I'm thinking.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. My bad. What about you, Santana?
Oh, so I was saying, so we're like in this sweet spot where all this new technology is coming out, right? And everybody wants it. Like I even read online about how this computer PC is gonna come in, and it's gonna be a gaming PC with a console built in inside. So it's like all this stuff is coming out, like all this expensive stuff is coming out, and then all the regular stuff is like going down in price. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So if you're like a gamer right now and you're struggling, let's say you're okay with just gaming at 1080p, you don't even need 4K. 1080p is like super cheap right now.
Yeah.
You know, and you can get like a really nice TV for the low that does like some of the best stuff. And you know, that's what I'm hoping with these new consoles. So like, let's say you could give me a cheaper console that doesn't take 8K. You know, I don't need that 8K stuff.
And that's the thing. They're actually talking about coming out with 2 consoles right off the bat. Because they're going to be talking about bringing in the PS5, PS5 Pro. Same time. So, obviously the Pro is going to be way more pricey.
Yeah.
But they've already debunked that the $1,000 price tag is not going to be that high. Because they saw what happened with Xbox and Xbox One X. How expensive that was. It was super, super expensive. And it put a lot of people off.
But I heard that these new consoles right off the gate they were gonna be like $500.
Yeah, but think about it. PS4 and Xbox One right now, they're what, $350, $400, depending if you get a user new,
Bundles.
and you get bundles. You get games with it, you get controllers, you get a headset maybe, and you get
That's
you get Xbox Live Gold and Game Pass. Because that's what they're pushing hard right now.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I really wanted to talk about was backwards compatibility. How important is that to you?
Mm.
So let's go ahead and start with you.
To be honest, I'm gonna be honest. To be honest, like I'm one of those guys. I'm always pushing forward. I'm not really looking to play any old PlayStation games, any old PlayStation 2 games. If it's not remastered to play on the system I am now, I'm not pulling out a PlayStation 2 disc to put it in my PlayStation 5.
I get that.
I'm not playing a PlayStation 3 game. Like when you pop out the GameCube sometimes, like I'm playing Need for Speed Underground.
Yeah.
I'm like, how can you do that?
It's
with
just-
those graphics?
Bro,
like
it's terrible.
Yes, it's,
But that's because we know now.
Yeah.
But back then, this
it
is
was
realistic.
crazy. Yeah, I thought,
Yeah.
bro, when I played PlayStation Resident Evil 1 on PlayStation, I'm like, this shit look real as fuck. Their hands was like this.
Yeah.
You couldn't jump.
Yeah.
Those
So
are
I'm
funny,
like,
bro.
dude, like, honestly, with me, I'm not worried about backward. I'm worried about going forward.
Okay.
You know? So I wouldn't be worried about that. But that's just the kind of gamer I am.
Okay. So what about you, Sensei?
So the thing with that is like if you think about it, so let's bring in the Xbox, right? The Xbox is gonna come discless.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, the backwards compatibility is more about just the cloud, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the future. Everybody's gonna have their cloud. You draw the game from there. So at that point, it won't matter what game it is, as long as you can just play it. It's like how Steam is.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Or
go on
Xbox
Steam.
Game Pass.
Mhm.
Yeah, there you go.
Mhm.
Like you can just download Xbox 360 games and
Yeah.
just play them like nothing.
Mhm.
You know, so I think that's where that'll be. And if it's that, and if that's the case, then I don't mind it.
Okay. So what are yours?
I don't know. I'm a weird gamer, right? Definitely love PlayStation, obviously, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm like a hoarder though. Like I'll just buy games.
Not gonna make that.
Yeah, okay, but I'll just buy them, and I'll probably play. What's a fair number? Quarter. And that's
Barely a
that's,
quarter.
It's like a lot. What supposedly I play, and I'm still haven't like touched my like back archive. So when it comes to like things like a back arc, like backwards compatibility, it's for me. I'm like, all right, well, I'm already kind of like shotgunning through it. So if I don't get it, to me it's fine. I have that collection. I can whip out my old PlayStation or whatever, what have you. Like that's fine with me,
But you still have a chance.
I spray and pray when it comes to just buying games. So I'm just like, I'm gonna hit the ground running when it comes to PlayStation. So it's like, it's fine, let's just do it.
Okay.
Let's just do it, buddy.
Would that be both with PlayStation and Xbox, or just PlayStation?
I'm definitely gonna get an Xbox. I'm trying to get all of them. I have the Switch. I have Stadia.
Because
I don't mention that name around here.
It's a new system.
We gotta talk about that too.
Whatever.
We'll talk about that in a second. But I do want to know what you think. Because
what do I think?
Mhm.
Okay, I got a lot to say about this.
Okay.
Okay, so number one, I don't want to play a game that's not optimized for my system. Personally, like what Santana was saying, I don't want to play a last gen system game. If I buy a brand new Xbox or PS5, doesn't matter. I don't want to play a game from last system. There has to be games that launch with the system because those are the only games that I'm going to be playing. I don't want to sit and be like, oh, do I want to play Halo 5? Do I want to play last gen's Halo? Oh, no. Do I want to play new gen Halo? Yes. I have a brand new system, brand new TV, brand new graphics. Do I want to play something old that I've been playing? No, I don't want to do that. That's not something that I want to do. I'm trying to... With the whole purchase of this new gen system, I want to look to the future. I don't want to sit and look at the past and be like, oh, what's the future going to look like? Why do I have to wait so long for a next gen system game to come out? No. Not going to happen with me. I have to sit and play a brand new game, new system, new TV. I'm looking to the future. Okay. That's where I'm going. I need to look to the future. How many games do I have to choose from? How long do I have to wait until more games come out? Because I'm not trying to play last gen system. That's not what I want to do. That's something that I don't want to do. Do I want to buy a brand new game system to play last gen games? Why would I do that?
I get it.
Doesn't make any sense.
It
doesn't make sense to me.
But you gotta think like this. You gotta think like this. Like some people are those retro style gamers, and they like that old,
I'm not bashing that at all. Yeah. What I'm saying is like, do I want to buy a brand new Xbox for $500,
exactly,
new gen, and then play Modern Warfare?
Yeah, but you gotta think like this. Some people,
no.
So like this. Like people get the Nintendo game, Nintendo Switch, and then they get the old backlog to just Mario or Super Mario.
Okay, that's different. That's classic games. Okay,
but it's still retro.
Those games. Look, think about it.
Because
that's the Xbox. You're gonna stream the games. You're not buying a game. You're paying a subscription to be able to stream the games.
Yes.
Okay.
So once you have that subscription, it's not like, let's say one day you're bored of all your games.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, I feel like going back in time and playing a game I played years ago, because I can. You don't have to put a CD in it. You just go pick the name, bam, you're playing it. That's it.
And this is what Xbox Games for Gold got right. This is what Stadia didn't get
what Stadia is trying to do, but the technology is too far away.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
It's too expensive.
So, let's hold off on that for a second, because I do want to point out, because I feel like my opinion is different than you guys, because there's a lot of games that I never got a chance to try out that I want to play, and I think it's important for me, and not only for me, but there's a lot of people who, let's say God of War, for example.
Yeah.
I've never played. I've never had a chance.
And they got remastered.
Exactly. I've never played either.
Yeah.
I've never played either.
So I want a chance to actually go back, try these out. It's not going to be my number one priority. I do want to try out the new games. That's the whole reason why they have solid state drives. Why I think the UI is one of the most important factors. Because with the Xbox One X, the first day, it had that snap feature. You're able to watch a YouTube video and you're able to play your game at the same time. It was supposed to be an all-in-one console. So if this is what the new one's going to be as well, I think that's cool. But I feel like the UI is going to make or break both these new consoles. And then talking about Stadia, I feel like it's not there yet because everyone does not have top-tier internet. Mm-hmm. And with Stadia, for sure, that's what it's all about. Because let's say one person in your household is streaming Netflix, right? Mm-hmm. Even if you're on a different port. Okay, music. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know more about it, so I'm going to hand this off to you. But we all experience this together. One person's streaming, one person's watching Netflix, and then you're trying to play Stadia. How did it affect you?
So with my experience here, yeah, it was poor, but if you have the proper internet, that's fine. Like it works for that, but its catalog is what's like so poor about it to me. Like right now, there's 2 exclusives that I can recall: Darksiders Genesis and Glyph. Whatever the other one's called.
Glyph, yeah.
Yeah. But Glyph, I think, is timed with PC, and then Darksiders Genesis is timed with consoles. There's nothing on there that I haven't already... Like, the urge for me to play it has come and gone with a PlayStation and Xbox.
Okay.
Like, there's no point in picking this up.
All right, so let me ask you a question. So, say it like this. I don't think, like, do you think there's a need to go back to these old games when they're remaking them already to play the original versions of them when you're getting a remade copy for your new console?
So here's the thing. If there's something that's remade for the new console, that means that some things have been changed.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that because most of those changes are quality of life changes.
Yes.
And quality of life changes is better overall, I think. Even though for World of Warcraft Classic, for example, there was some quality of life changes and there was also some changes that were made just and how the game worked, like they said, the mail system, how you would communicate to each other. It's all different. But now that this game is so old, it's 15, 16 years old now. This game, people know almost everything about it. How much, like, what paths to take, how much HP you get, what drops you're gonna get, what loot you're gonna get. It's crazy. People know everything from the bare bones game to what we have now. But both of these games are completely different. So I think if you have a chance, play the new game first. And then if you have a chance and you want to try it, if you really like this game, and this is what I feel that is important, if you really like this game, you have a chance to go back, play the original game, see what it's about, see what's going on.
Okay.
Obviously, it's not going to be the same.
Yeah.
You know? Those quality of life changes are not going to be there. You're going to be like, wow, I really don't like this feature. I'm glad this new game is out here. Plus, it's going to look better. It's going to act better. And just the lighting and stuff, the load times, everything's going to be better.
That's true. Because, like, think about for us. When we did Master Chief Halo Collection, and we played and we switched from the graphics from Xbox, the original Xbox, to Xbox One, we was like, wow. This is a big difference, bro. Like, it's a bit. It was the difference was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you looked at the sky for the Xbox One and you was like, wow. I used to think this looked real. I thought this was outer space. Then you switch back to the regular Xbox One X and you're like, this is crazy how much effort they put in to remake this game.
Just the color palette by itself.
Yeah.
The color palette and the lighting changes the entire game.
And stuff like that. Just looking at a game like that, even playing the game with the remastered version, I still couldn't play it because I'm like, this game is old, it's trash.
Really?
You know, yes.
Then why do you like the remastered Resident Evil? Because
they all right. So they rebuilt that game from mechanics all the way up. So it's like a fresh game that you're getting. You're not playing with the same control style. You're playing with the same control style that you playing in that Halo Collection game and the Halo with the fat Xbox controller. You still playing with those controls. So I'm like, this is not for me. I didn't like that control.
Just like the Resident Evil 4 on GameCube to Xbox, those controls
horrible.
Sucked.
Horrible.
Really, really bad.
I'm like, who decided to make this game like this with these controls over like that?
But it's a different controller.
It sounds like you guys just don't like the controls, not the graphics.
The graphics was horrible as well.
Yeah, the graphics were pretty bad.
Because I feel like I can go back and play like Tekken 1.
For PlayStation?
Yeah. And it's
I think the graphics is something like it could be.
It comes
get
with the
used
system.
to it. You could just play it enough and be like, okay.
I often go back and play original Xbox games. My favorite original Xbox game is Black. I mean, I love going through and blasting on Russians with that. I don't know why. I just love it. And I got all silver guns unlocked, so I go through unlimited ammo and everything, and I blast my way through everything. It's one of my favorite games. I just love playing it. Okay. Even though I have an Xbox One, I go back and replay that every so often.
I get you.
I feel like blowing some Russians away. Let's go play.
So you into these war games? Well, jumping off this war conversation, man. We finna jump into this conversation about
World War
what comic.
World War Three.
What comics are we looking to pick up? Brand new, fresh comics, fresh off the steam. This is our comic section. You know, I will say that. When we jump, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
I'm just went. But so we finna go through everybody right now because we've been running pretty long. You know, we gonna run through everybody right now, see what comics everybody recommend or what they're looking forward to pick up probably in the next couple of weeks or the next week. So let's start with you, Mo. What are you looking to pick up for the new comic book series?
So I've been a big Hulk fan for a long, long time.
Okay.
And just what I've been reading so far, I hope they make a movie.
Oh.
I don't think they're gonna make it.
I seen something was rumored.
Yeah, I saw the rumors too.
Yeah, I seen something was rumored.
But wow, this storyline is gonna blow everything out of proportion. It's not gonna be in sync with the timeline that they have right now, and
Yeah, we're far from that.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't think they want to go back. I doubt they want to go back because right now they're going back for Black Widow,
Yeah.
but she's one of the main cast in the Avengers.
I think she's the
Hulk is
last
so
one they're
Hulk,
gonna go back for.
Probably. I think they're gonna stop going back.
No, I
Now
think they're gonna go back.
forward.
I think She-Hulk is gonna be the key in.
It's 4 more Hulk.
No, She-Hulk.
That's,
Or-
yeah.
yeah.
So they
That'd
should
be
go
cool.
back.
I think she's going. No, she have a show coming up.
Okay.
She-Hulk has been confirmed.
Okay.
This is their way to do whatever they want with the Hulk.
Mhm.
This is the way for you to get whatever Hulk show that you
Planet
want a
Hulk
movie
for
on.
sure.
I
This
want
is
Planet
the way.
Hulk. That's what
For
I want.
sure, Planet Hulk. That's neat.
So
Well, we
And I wonder if they'll
did-
integrate
yeah,
Wolverine in
so if they get Planet Hulk, it will have to be a different version of Planet Hulk then.
Yeah.
Because Planet Hulk already was on mixed with Ragnarok with Thor,
Mhm.
and that's a movie.
Yep.
You know, because he was already there. He didn't have no kid.
Yep.
You know, but you know he didn't have his wife.
that.
But
Maybe that was the start to that Planet Hulk.
No, because they already went past that timeline.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
he didn't get sent off the planet. He wasn't tricked and sent off, but he left the planet. So
That's when he met up with everyone
Yes.
else. You know? Yeah.
So, but if you wanted to get something like that, you should be looking forward to She-Hulk. That would probably be the best way for you to get any of that crazy stuff that you want to see.
I'm excited. I'm
Yeah.
super excited.
Man, you should be, brother. So, Mo's looking forward to get some new Incredible Hulk stuff. Are you liking the Immortal Hulk?
I am liking it, but there's just so much about it, and I'm not cut up all the way yet.
Okay.
So I only have the first omnibus, but wow, it was really good. And that with Planet Hulk, and the other things I've read, a couple one-off series, it's just grown my love for Hulk more and more. And that's why I have it on my patches on my jacket, because
I get you.
Hulk has been a part of my life since I can remember, and it's always interested me, and
Nice.
it amazes me, especially when they did that Hulk versus Thor, Hulk versus Wolverine. Those animation movies were really good, and I just felt they really impacted me and helped build my whole universe and get me more into all the comics and the Marvel universe. Not only that, but even this DC with Batman, even though they're not related, but it all mixed in. I was like, oh, what's this, and it piqued my interest.
I get it. All right, what about you, big man? What are you looking forward to?
Me, what am I looking forward to?
Mm-hmm.
I'm, I don't know. That's a hard one. I haven't been able to catch up too much
Mm-hmm.
on the comics. I've been watching a lot of My Hero.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've been putting all my time into.
Okay.
I thought it'd be really important to catch up on My Hero right away, and then in the background I can sit and read all these comics that I'm really feeling, I'm really getting into
Okay.
and stuff like that. So like personally, so far, like I don't have an opinion on the comics and stuff like that. Anything I'm looking forward to, I don't have one
Okay.
as of current. All my time has been My Hero.
Okay, so you know what
So-
you can do?
As soon as I get caught up on that, I'm gonna jump back and I'm gonna put a lot of time into the comics, and I'm gonna get caught up with you guys.
Yeah.
But
you're gonna need about a month to finish My Hero.
Yeah.
that's
So
Yeah.
I'm putting a lot of time in. I'm already on season 2. I'm pretty confident I'm gonna be able to finish that within by mid to end of February. I'll be able to finish it. By then I'll be all caught up, and then at the same time I'm gonna start catching up with you guys on all the comics.
yeah, just take our stuff
So-
that we given right now. Just take it as a reference if you want to get into.
It's a
you
reference
know,
point for me
Thor.
to catch up to.
Me, I'm an X-Man. I'm finna tell about X-Men,
Mhm.
but whatever they finna suggest as well.
I'm gonna be watching both. Hopefully I can sit and put the same amount of time into both, and then I'll be able to really have an opinion on both of them.
It's hard, though, man.
At the same time.
It's hard.
It's hard,
Yeah.
I know, but I have a month to do it, and I've got some downtime coming up, so at the same time, I'll be watching My Hero, DC, Marvel, everything's going to be caught up.
All right.
Cool.
So what you?
So-
Let's go to Max now.
All right. I forget what they're called. I think they're called. It's various characters, but it's something. The End. Your Miles Morales had one last week. Venom had one this week, and it's basically like capping like the end of their journey, if you will. It's like the final adventures of these characters.
I heard Miles Morales died.
What?
I have not
Huh?
read that one. I'm going through Venom right now
Okay.
because my favorite
Ooh.
artists are on that one. But so
Okay.
far as up and coming comics that I do want to get into, I know a fair bit. Not mutants. That's just the blind spot. I'm never gonna.
You don't even like mutants to begin
I
with.
don't. They
bro.
can all go away.
No, we can't.
Go
Scarlet-
away.
No more mutants.
You have
Hey.
that overhaul mindset where you want to make everyone regular.
You know what? Let's get these Scarlet Witches out of here. We don't need them.
I was just say that.
No, they say
Beautiful-
that until they need
That was a
Scarlet Witch to rescue
Beautiful
them.
book.
Exactly.
I how much of that book did I read? Like every side story
Every
that I
side
read.
thing. No,
That was beautiful.
Nah, that wasn't. I didn't like it. I don't like you, Scarlet Witch, for that.
But I
Don't-
want to read more about the Immortals, and I'm
Okay.
hoping that this movie jumpstarts some type of newer series that kind of has like a jumping on point where I can figure out who these guys are and what they're doing and what they're up
Okay.
to.
So you trying to take a fresh start with somebody?
Yeah.
Okay, I get that. That's cool. Ain't nothing bad about that. All right, let's go to the next young Johnny.
So this is all fresh to me. You know,
Mm-hmm.
read a couple of comics so far, and I gotta say Thor.
Okay.
It's exciting to see that he's finally he's worthy again of the throne. You know,
Okay.
but we see him struggling, which is crazy. You know, that's what makes a good king. How can he struggle, whatever? So I'm excited to see how he's, you know, how he can bounce back, protect his city from what the city's going through right now. You know, and let's see how his personality changes more than it already has. You know, it's exciting to see all that type of stuff.
Yeah, King Thor.
So let me ask you, do you feel he's overpowered? Because I feel that he's a little bit overpowered.
I've learned that there's too many overpowered people. So
Yeah.
if
There's
there's
so
another
many.
guy that wants
Yeah.
to be overpowered, I don't mind it.
Oh yeah, just don't bring in Sentry, cause this he'll be pounding all y'all guys. It's so easy. You know, he fought Hulk, Planet Hulk, to stand still.
Wow.
You know,
Okay.
I have
So?
a question. Does Thor have that cosmic sense?
I think he should. If I'm mistaken.
Because he is a god and he is a herald.
Yeah.
So by now he should have cosmic.
Yeah, I think he should, bro.
I thought he got it when he became a hero.
Yeah, I think he should, if I'm not mistaken. I don't recall me seeing anything that said he does,
Uh-huh.
but I think he should, because I think Silver Surfer had it.
Yeah, Silver Surfer
Yeah,
has
so
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
how
so I
he's
think he
able
should,
to-
yeah. Yeah, I think he should, if I'm not mistaken.
The last time we heard about Sentry, he got beat.
By who?
Hulk.
Beta Ray Bill.
Oh my god.
I get you just Beta Ray Bill. It was a lot of people, but
I think
I
I know
don't
what
know,
you're
like-
talking about. They didn't beat him.
they did.
No, they didn't. He stood down. He let them win.
No, he
Yeah,
didn't.
he let
No,
them
he
win.
didn't.
You talking about when he wasn't like himself, right?
Yeah,
And that was an anti-verse?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, they didn't.
they didn't
They
win.
didn't beat Sentry guy.
Yeah. Nova
No,
paid
Nova
a
got
heavy cost.
Nova got his ass whipped.
He died.
Yeah, he got
He blew up.
He blew up?
Yeah. Well, what's Sentry blew him up?
Yeah,
But,
hey, man.
So what's up with Nova's helmet?
but
Is he-
Nova told Sentry, "Hey, do it." Blow me up.
But what's up with his helmet? Someone else is gonna get it or what?
I don't know.
Well, you gotta remember, there's like different stories of what Nova does. Like Kid Nova ended up getting it. That was like my favorite thing when Kid Nova got it. He joined Champions, but different people get the little helmet, so you never know. But I need to check out this end stuff that you're talking about. But guys, before we wrap up, I'm just gonna say what I'm looking forward to right now is X-Men: Dawn of X. I'm a big mutant fan. Been mutant since day one. Magneto, Gambit, Apocalypse, Namor, Submariner, bro. Like it's like a lot of people that I can name as mutants just blow the ground up. I'm not gonna forget this one conversation that Cyclops had with Captain America and X-Men versus Avengers. It was just so great. Like it made me love the mutants even more. Like he just told him like, hey, you stood there while people will try to kill us. You Avengers never helped us when the children of God what was the name? I forgot their name, but it's these guys that like really was. They thought they was the children of God, and they start trying to kill all mutants. And he was like, you guys, the Avengers never stepped in to help us. Where are you guys now? What do you guys think? Who do you guys think you are to come and try to take Phoenix from us? Like, it was just crazy. He's like, dude, y'all need to just leave mutants alone. So this whole story right now, with Professor X becoming like, almost like Magneto, is kind of blowing my mind, guys. It's so different. Professor X got killed and he came back and people was tripping out and it's just blowing my mind, guys. So if you guys could take that, man, run with that. But we're gonna have to get ready to end this. We went on a little bit too long. I'm gonna let everybody get their little shout outs and where you can find them at. We're gonna start from over there with that guy.
Okay. So I'm Momo the Bear. You guys can follow me on Instagram at Momo the Bear _. You can also find me on Twitch at Momo the Bear _. Go ahead and follow. It would be really much appreciated. Check out the meme page. Nothing but the hottest, freshest meme. Baked, warm, still off the line.
Mr. McMahon, you can catch me on Instagram, Mr. McMahon _1337, or you can hit me up on Xbox, Mr. McMahon. It's cool. Hit me up. I'll get back to you guys. We'll have some cool conversations. If you guys like playing Xbox, let me know. Hit me up. I'll get whatever game it is you guys are into. Doesn't matter to me. I'll sit and play with you guys. That's what I'm all about. I like playing games.
Community building.
What about you, Max?
Me, you can catch me on The Real Party Nerds on Twitch. I'm normally streaming Tekken at a very low skill level. I've learned. Right now I'm doing more Call of Duty and other kind of weird games.
Okay.
Alright. My name, Santana Bandana. You can find me on Instagram as Shokugeki no Joel. I know that's hard to listen to. But if you've seen the show, if you know, you know. But it's Shokugeki _no_ Joel. Thank you.
Alright. And me, I'm just a regular guy. I'm Sasuke the God. Mr. Boom 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 Boom. I hit him up. You guys can follow me on Mixer. I'm always streaming 5 nights. Any horror games. FNAF, Friday the 13th. Right now I'm doing Dying Light. I might be switching over to River City Girls. I'm doing I gotta finish up The Walking Dead. I got a couple of things I'm running through. Check out the YouTube channel, PartyNerds. Look us up on Instagram at PartyNerds. We got new videos and stuff coming up, guys. We try to make sure we getting this content to you guys. We want you guys to be a part of us. And we are the PartyNerds, and we officially out, guys.
Don't forget to join the community on Discord as well at the Party Zone.
Ooh, Discord.
The Party Zone.
Yeah.
Party Zone.
Ooh.
Party Zone.
So that's the easiest way to interact with any of us. We're all there. You can get in touch with us, connect with us, talk to us in real time. Make sure you guys are there. Join the Discord.
And we out.
Yeah.
Peace.
Have a good night, guys. Thank you for watching.
See you guys.
Woo!